This is a little trick I learned back in high school while I was wrestling. That's cute, right? Hoodie goes over the sweatsuit. Now we're gonna fill this backpack up with 50 pounds. And now we're gonna walk uphill on the treadmill for 2 miles. First steps. I gained 10 pounds on Thanksgiving and now I have to lose it all in 1 day. We're going to get a zillion steps today. We're gonna go through a metabolic gauntlet where I go through a sweat nightmare. After that, we're gonna clean up that sweat with a cold shower. The only thing that I'm allowed to eat is protein shakes. I'm gonna have a protein shake now, I'm gonna have a protein shake for lunch, I'm gonna have a protein shake for dinner. It's time for the sweat nightmare. We're gonna turn the incline to 12. Let's start with a speed of 3. That's gonna be pretty quick with 50 pounds on my back. Most of my weight that I gained on Thanksgiving is going to be water weight. Lots of salt in that turkey, and salt is making me hang on to lots of water. I ate like probably 6,000 to 8,000 worth of calories as well, which is an insane amount of food.
What have I done?
Before Thanksgiving, this scale said 147. I have overeaten like crazy.
My six-pack is basically gone.
This is going to take a lot of work to get back down. But the good news is that 10 pounds that is on my body right now that the scale is showing, a very small portion of that is fat. I can lose a pound of fat in a day if I do a ton of exercise. The main thing that I have to lose today is that water weight, all that food. There's just loads of food in my belly. That is what we had to get rid of today. Sweating like crazy is gonna get rid of a lot of that salt that wants to hang on to the water. And it's also gonna get rid of a lot of the water too. I don't wanna get all like super dehydrated because being dehydrated is always a bad idea. Walking uphill on a treadmill is one of my most favorite forms of cardio, especially with a weighted pack. Gonna get my heart rate going really quick. I can just turn on a YouTube video or something and watch it and just burn calories, get tons of cardio, tons of tough steps in one session. Let's crank the speed up to 5 so I have to run. This is gonna toast me right here. Running uphill with 5 pounds, 50 pounds of weight on my back. You guys saw me try to do this for a 1 mile. I could not do it for a mile. Let's just get going, see how long I can do it right now. I can already feel sweat dribbling down my chest right now. Already sweating, only a third of a mile in. If you've ever overeaten, guys, it's not the end of the world. You gain that 2 pounds, you can lose that 2 pounds in a week. If you're crazy like I am right now, you could lose it in a day or 2. Now, losing 2 pounds every day or every other day, whatever, that's not really sustainable long term. But if you overeat once, it's not that bad of a setback. You might look at that scale, you might see 5, 10 pounds gained, but remember, only a very small portion of that is actually fat that's gained and put onto your body. I overate yesterday like absolutely crazy on purpose for this video, but there's ways that you can get very full without overeating, like eating like 6,000 to 10,000 calories or something like that. Just over half a mile. Next Thanksgiving, instead of overeating like crazy, eat as many vegetables and turkey as you can at the start. Add in some mashed potatoes and gravy, more turkey, more vegetables. Right there, most people are gonna be pretty stuffed, but all of that food is relatively low calorie. Even the mashed potatoes with some butter and some milk in it, they're gonna fill you up pretty darn fast for how many calories are in it. Once you feel really full from all those vegetables and potatoes, let yourself loose. Just start eating whatever you want, because if you're actually kind of full from all that stuff, you're probably not gonna be able to eat much pie. Whatever it is that's super crazy high calorie, you might maybe gain half a pound of fat. That's if you go really crazy. So if you overate on Thanksgiving, do this on Christmas. Eat a ton of veggies, drink a ton of water, eat a ton of meat before you eat, the pumpkin rolls. And you maybe are gonna gain like what? Half a pound that you can lose in a day if you really try. Everything's gone, everything's forgiven. Okay, backwards for a second. Like I said, water as well. Drink tons and tons of water on Thanksgiving. So far for the day, I am already at 12,000 steps. 12,000 steps is what I usually try to get minimum in one day. Today, we gotta get at least 20,000 steps. We gotta get that weight off. Slow down, slow down. 1.6. We're at 1.93. Let's crank this up to at least a 4. Let's turn it up to 5. We got it, we got it. We're done, we're done. I don't know if you can see the water under it right there, but if we lift it up, look at that. Oh, it's dripping. They're falling. My abs are coming back already. Now it's time to wash all that nasty sweat off with a freezing cold shower. I'm gonna turn the shower as cold as I possibly can. Oh, don't think about it. You just jump in. Unfortunately, I touched it, so now I'm thinking about it. But we're gonna erase that. I'm gonna forget that I actually touched it and felt how cold it is. We're just gonna jump in. You don't think about it. I've heard that a cold shower can burn as many as 100 calories per cold shower just because your body is shivering and it needs to burn calories to warm you up. 100? It seems a little bit steep, a little bit high to me. I don't know if that's true. Holy cow, I am freezing though. We're gonna do cold until it's not cold anymore. You just pretend it's not cold. It's not cold. Freaking cold. I look more shredded after a cold shower than basically any time. Look at my skin all turning red because I've been in a freezing cold shower this whole time. My abs are back. I'm feeling a little bit less bloated. If you've ever done a cold shower in December, I'd love to know. I'm only at 14,421 steps for the day. That means I need 6,500 more steps. It's time to go on a walk. It's actually beautiful for a walk today, but I am absolutely still frozen from that cold shower, so I have my heavy coat on. Guys, I want a big main part of this video to just really be about, like, if you are on a diet and you overeat, you accidentally just eat way too much food. We all do it on the holidays. Not to lose hope, not to get all this despair, because even if you step on the scale and the scale is showing so much gained weight, the amount that is actually fat is not that much. Yeah, maybe at worst you set yourself back like 2 weeks or something, and you know what? That's okay. One way to make a lot of progress, I've talked about this on this channel before, getting a lot of steps during the day and burn more calories. No, you can't outwalk a bad diet, but it does make a difference. Walking these 20,000 steps, that's probably like, I don't know, 1,000 calories burned or something like that. I don't know. It's a good amount. It's a plenty of calories. Did you overeat during Thanksgiving? Tell me how much you ate. And come on, you can be honest here. So my Fitbit says that I have burned 2616 calories. 2,600 calories just from exercise. Now, I really doubt that that is true. If I was burning that many calories by my exercise, I would be an absolute beanpole at all times without trying to be fit. Unfortunately, if you have one of those calorie tracker things like a Fitbit or even your phone sometimes, you can't really trust those things. They tend to completely overestimate while you're doing physical activity, and sometimes they underestimate if you're being somewhat sedentary. Change my mind. Instead of just protein shakes all day, I am going to finish my dinner up with some egg whites. Basically pure protein anyway, so it's pretty much the exact same thing. My total calories for the day is gonna be right about 450 calories. Not a good idea to do it every single day, but the day after Thanksgiving, when I have so much plenty extra in my stomach, we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna lose all that weight. Absolute food hack. I swear this is cheating, okay? We got egg whites, we got fat-free mozzarella cheese, 1/4 cup on it. We're at 200 calories, almost 50 grams of protein right there. That's the day. Did we do enough to lose the 10 pounds that we gained on Thanksgiving? We're gonna wake up tomorrow, we're gonna weigh, we're gonna see what we are. Did we sweat enough? Did we get enough steps? I got 1,000 more steps that I need to get my 20,000 today, which I'll get just walking around, putting my kids to sleep, finishing up the day, no problem. So I'll see you first thing in the morning.
It is a new day. It is time to go weigh in, see if we lost 10 pounds. I feel skinny. I was so bloated, and the feeling I have waking up right now is completely different. Yeah, definitely feeling a lot less bloated, a lot more trim. Check out the comparison side by side. The real question is the scale right now. Here we go. I've got to be 148. I have no idea what I'm going to be, so I'm a little bit nervous right here. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Look at that. Holy cow. I lost 12 pounds. Two better than 10 pounds. Guys, that goes to show you, if you overeat, the actual fat that you're gaining, it's very minimal, and you can make up for that with some hard work just very quickly. So if you've overeaten, don't fret about it. Don't stress so much about it. This was a crazy fun challenge. If you watched the whole entire video, thank you so much. You're a savage. Hope you enjoyed it.